We live, Cap, with
True
another one.
news and reviews.
Yeah.
Rob Watergod, boy Jai Israel. We're here. And I just want to ask you the question straight off the gate, straight out the gate, I should say.
Okay.
Can snitching be ethical? I say it another way. Is snitching sometimes the right thing to do?
I mean, yeah, if regular people, it's not it's not applied to, I don't think certain, you know, street
Yeah,
rules apply to. So,
it don't reply to that. So I guess if you're not like a gangster or something like that, you're doing what you're supposed to do. Well, if that's the definition you're gonna go by, and I agree to go with that one. I think I'm gonna give an example of some ethical snitching that's going on in New York. I don't know if you heard about ghost cars before, but I want to get right into it. Vice did a good story on it. And I thought this was interesting, man. This guy's the story, going around the city snitching on people. The story is called "The Snitch Trying to Get Ghost Cars Off the Street," and I think they're gonna explain a little bit about what ghost cars is right off the bat.
Ghost guns. Now we're talking about ghost vehicles. Ghost guns can't be traced. Ghost vehicles can't be traced. And we know if we don't get them off the streets, just like ghost guns, they become a weapon of death for our innocent New Yorkers.
The NYPD swears it's taking action. It says last year it made over 5,500 arrests over license plate enforcement, towed over 3,600 vehicles, and seized over 1,500. But folks like Kuntzman say taking a stroll on the streets around many precincts tells a different story.
A lot of people always ask me, like, why don't the cops ever crack down on people who deface their plates? Well, it's because a lot of cops are defacing their plates. And here's one. As you can see behind me, we are in police parking zone. So this is obviously a cop or someone cop adjacent. I don't know, Mr. Mayor. That looks like a ghost car to me. A ghost car right in front of the 5th Precinct Station House.
the police?
The NYPD declined our request for an interview. But when we asked about the car Kuntzman pointed out, a spokesperson told Vice News, the NYPD takes this violation very seriously, regardless of whether it is a member of the public or one of our officers. Officers observed in violation are disciplined and held accountable.
So he don't really got no pigs. Anybody could get it. As you can see, he's telling on police and everything like that as well. So being that he's not a gangster, he's doing the right thing. Is this guy a hero?
No, I think he's working for him. I think he's a paid investigator for the people who trying to make sure they make money off of the toll plates. And yeah, he's good paid marketing, getting it out there. It's gonna be a bill. Then it's going, it was probably, I think it was a money grab, Somebody gonna get paid.
Mm-hmm. Those are some pretty bold allegations. I mean, do you have any evidence of that? You go put that on him that he working with the law just off of based on what?
No, he's working with. Yeah, he's working.
Why
with,
he can't be independent? Why? What evidence do you
I
have
ain't
to
saying
say
he's working with him, but I'm saying I think it's just not a coincidence for me that he'll just be spending his time, you know. But like you say, maybe so. But I feel like it's a money grab too. I don't think it ain't nothing for something. I don't think he just out here.
Oh, you don't think he's doing it for the greater good?
For free. Yeah. Niggas don't snitch for free. They snitch to get out of jail.
I don't know. He seems kind of genuine. Maybe this is where they start talking about him a little bit.
That's bold statements.
Yeah, man, because you ain't got no proof that he working for somebody. You just put that on him. You put that jacket on him. Hold on.
A city that never sleeps deserves a camera system that won't take a nap.
But the more tickets that are handed out, the greater the length some drivers will go to avoid them, creating an opportunity for ghost plate dealers, like this illegal street racer who goes by the name Left Lane.
Yeah, so over there to the right, you see behind the bushes, it's right there. I'll push the button.
So you can hear it flip.
Oh, yeah.
So now if you go through this light,
Oh, I'm good.
doesn't matter.
Yep. Got to a point where I was paying around like $1,000 worth of tickets weekly, not even on purpose. They're all, if you're going 36 miles per hour. I looked into it and I realized like, hey, I can make money with this.
Okay, so will you show us how it works?
Yeah, sure. So let's click on a button and flip. That's about
So
it.
what is this? This is a fake plate? Or
This
is
is a
real
ghost tag.
plate
No,
from...
this is a ghost tag. These are both actually ghost tags.
So
These
what does
are-
that mean? It means there's no cars.
They're not they've never been
Buy
registered
me
to any
one of them
vehicle.
things.
So if a cop looks us up, their screen will be blink.
What is the demand for this kind of stuff?
The demand is pretty high, believe it or not. Especially with them turning on the cameras 24/7 and tolls going up, prices of everything going up. Demand is pretty high. I'm getting orders every day for plate flippers, mainly covers. People are actually buying the anti-cam covers for speed cameras. That's a big one. You can buy this for $159, or you could pay $50 every time you go through a speed camera.
Why not?
Okay.
What a
So
hustle. I respect the hustle.
I respect the hustle, but think
Yeah.
about it.
You talking about,
He's
man.
saying that people are doing this to avoid the speed cameras. So people want to speed rather than do the speed limit. Who's gonna
That's the people who paying the money they losing from them people doing that. They're paying somebody to figure out this problem. That's what I'm
so
saying.
who's
That was
losing in that situation?
Who's losing in the situation? The
Yeah.
state, because whoever's charging the
You
people
think the
the
state
ticket.
is missing that little bit of money? Who's really losing? I'm gonna give you a hint. You're losing. If you're in the community, you're losing. When you're driving in your car and somebody slams into you, that's the person who's losing. You know what I'm saying? The state ain't
He's
really
saying
losing.
he ain't making it on this, and now we jump into accusations. He's saying they are billing him, they're charging him so much for speeding tickets when he was going 36 and a 30 because it's a camera. So you're not talking about the money that they getting for penalizing people. You ain't talking about that excess dollars. And I get what you're saying, but come on, at some point where New York cost of living is high, man. You got these cameras trying to catch people, and they doing their thing. But are you trying to say, I don't think this is around saving people who knocking in accidents? I think you stretching there and you put that on that man, and that man is basically out here trying to save the people, free the people from this financial bondage that they're trying to put on people.
Oh, so he's a hero.
Hey man, in my eyes, man, I respect what he doing. He trying to help out the people from, hey man, they banning you. I mean, they banning you. I'm looking out for you.
I think she asked
the police had it.
all right, fair enough. Hey, I think she asked him at some point, "Are you an asshole?"
I pay taxes, I pay rent, I pay property taxes, this and that, and then at the end of the day, while I'm driving, they want to rob me while I'm fucking going 36 miles per hour. Like, come on.
For people who think ghost cars are a
That's
problem,
his point. They
but
want to
pulling their
rob
breath
him.
NYPD is the solution.
Come on, man.
The best bet might just be good old-fashioned snitching. One New York State senator has introduced a bill that proposes paying people up to $75 for each ghost car they report. Sunscreen will be out there
You
either
see?
way.
What
It
I
looks like the
told
federal
you, bro.
government is getting involved in its own form of criminal mischief. Here we go. I'm on the right side of history. Look, if you're intentionally defacing
that, Cal. Now you exactly what I said. $75. You do that times 1,000.
Yeah.
You report 1,000 people and you stitch on 1,000 people for that ghost tag, and then let me know how much money you got.
$75,000 a year.
Okay.
So which is a better hustle? You feel me? You out there, you feel me, looking over your shoulder, or you gonna get on the winning team. You gonna get on the winning team.
5,000, y'all. That's why he doing this.
You
He
think
ain't
probably
doing
making
this
like,
for free. He may be making $200,000-$300,000 a year. Telling on ghost cars.
So you think he doing something wrong?
No, he getting his bag. That's what I said. I said it from the beginning.
So look, best of luck to both sides, right? You feel me? Like, I wish them both the best. That's what
I'm with
at,
homie though.
Feel me?
I'm with homie over there who making it and saving people the money though. To be real with you, him
I respect.
He's like
trying to clean up his.
I respect
Cuz trying to clean up his community too, though.
No, he just trying to get them 75,000. Cut that out, man. Stop doing that. There's plenty of stuff you can do to clean the community out. You talking about a tag and license tags from getting be clear. That's what you talking about. You're not talking about cleaning up the community. If we want to talk about cleaning up the community, we can name countless of things that you can do. But if this is what we go
look, you can't get mad at somebody doing something. They can't do everything. Somebody got to choose, what they gonna do and where their area of expertise is. Let me give us his side of the story. Hold on. I think he was talking about.
I care because the roads are public space, right? And if the public space, the most basic form of public space, is chaotic, it affects your whole appreciation for the city. Like you feel like, wow, this city is out of control. That's the term they always use. It's out of control.
The NYPD safety.
Yeah. So, I feel him on that. You know
I feel like you gotta have a sales pitch, but I'm saying, yeah, you gotta bake it up. He's probably the leader. He's probably the number one sales guy in reporting the miscellaneous tags.
Hey, I'm just saying, you said if somebody not a gangster, he don't strike me as a gangster. If they not living that life, if they tell on people, it ain't really the wrong thing to do.
Probably
He's
wasn't
standing
no gangster,
on,
but he probably
listen,
did some dirt and probably told on people back
now
then.
look at you putting everything on this man. Anything that fits your narrative, you just go put on the man.
Fit from what he doing.
Look, at this point, man, he looks like a good Samaritan. He's standing on business. He wants to keep his neighborhood. Listen, he is standing on business. He not wearing the mask. Look, dude who had the ghost tags, he was wearing the mask. He gangster. Like, listen,
he ain't gangster.
He been, listen,
he's his image.
Listen,
well,
maybe not gangster, but I'm saying he's standing on business on the sense that he's on Vice News, barefaced, letting you know what he's about, what he's doing.
He's standing on the side of the law. If he could make that money on the other end, he'll be the bad guy too.
It was a story actually that they showed at the top of this, but I ain't gonna go into. I encourage everybody to go on Vice and watch this whole story. But they were talking about a lawyer. I think it might have been his friend. I don't know. I'm just going off from memory here, but I think he might have got arrested for doing this, like messing with people's car. So it was like, there's been kind of some dispute on that too, like whether you could just go, because people was like defacing, like changing a number, and then he taking stuff off of their plate. So I think that might even be crossing kind of line. So I don't know. Thought it was interesting. Thought it might be I thought it might be an example of ethical snitching, man. I wanted to see how you thought about it. See if you thought he might be a hero, or you feel like he on the wrong side.
Probably untold. He probably was been telling, and that he got in the. He's a career teller.
Why you keep putting stuff on him that we?
What you mean? You making it seem like telling is not a new job for people. Are you? Come on, bro.
No, that's not a new job. That's been around for a
long
time.
It's been around, but it's just it's more fruitful now. Telling is at an all-time high. Telling is like Bitcoin last year when it was at like 68,000.
You think Bitcoin is at an all-time high?
No, I'm saying when it was. That's what snitching is. Think of like
okay.
Think of like Bitcoin. That's what snitching is at. So I could see how people getting paid now, making an honest living, snitching. And act like they cleaning up the community. This is a prime example of, oh man, I'm helping cleaning up community, but you getting money on the back end.
Who's to say he's not? Who's to say he's not?
Because you getting money on the back end. Is you doing it for free?
Well, so why you can't get paid to clean up the community? What do you have against somebody making a buck? What does him making a buck have to do with it? You know what I'm saying?
He making his buck.
Okay, so
people to know that don't make him look like he's a great guy.
Just because he's
don't make him look like he's a great guy. Don't make him like he's a great guy.
I'm not trying to make him look like a great guy. I'm just trying to understand where you coming from with it. That's it.
I just didn't like the cleaning up the community part. I felt like
you said I heard you say you want to buy a ghost tag. What? You got a problem with going the speed limit?
No, I actually go the speed limit. But
okay, you got a problem with paying tolls?
They did hit me with some tolls in New York. Yeah, so I
you got a problem with that?
I felt like it was bogus. I felt like the stuff I got fined for was like, bro.
No, so what? You was running tolls?
No, I wasn't running tolls, but I had them park my car where like you weren't supposed to park. I ran in and they had, sent me a they sent me the paper like here's your car, here's the tag, a picture.
That's what your ass get, man. We try to keep order, dog. We don't have shit. Listen, if you don't have like, okay, listen, we need rules on the road more than anywhere, right? It got to be safe, right? Like, and at the end of the day, if the rules don't have no teeth, motherfuckers ain't gonna respect it. Nobody not gonna like no, and people go park anywhere if there's no consequence. So I know you didn't really appreciate that at the time, but you do appreciate like going out on the road and it's not like the autobahn. People ain't just doing what they want. They trying to act like they got some sense because they know if they don't, you feel me, a ticket might come behind that. You feel me? So everybody's kind of in line. You need that. And even now it's still unsafe out there. You feel me? So imagine if we didn't have, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm at with it. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe that'll keep people on point.
That.
Yeah. But I think we got a good one in.
For real, man. We're gonna catch y'all in the next one. Y'all know it's about health, wealth, and a deeper understanding of self.
Yeah.
Catch y'all on the next
Love,
video.
love.
For real.
Peace.